Hey folks, it's February 15th, 2019, day after Valentine's Day. I hope you guys all got your wives, girlfriends something nice. I got my lovely wife a new toilet and got that installed, so she was really happy. Everything's going good there. I'm on an adventure going to check my north line. It's minus 20 and there's a bit of a wind chill. It's not real nice weather, and of course my Yamaha Venture is still in the shop getting fixed, so I'm down to this old beast. Hopefully it'll get me there and back. We'll see how it goes. Anyways, come along with me guys and we'll see what we can catch. Maybe we don't catch anything, but regardless, the set's still got to be checked. So talk to you in a bit. Here's one of my Fisher sets. I see there's nothing in it, but haven't seen too much for Fisher moving lately. I guess if I don't catch any more in here, I did catch a Fisher here earlier, so this trap did do its job, but I thought in this area there'd be another one in here for sure. I'll clean this snow out of there though, I guess, and be on my way. Talk to you soon. Well, we got a bunch of snow here the last few days, and here's one of my sets. It looks like the deer came through and knocked my snare down, but that's a good thing. Better than knocking it down than catching one of them. So I'm going to raise that pole up and reset that snare. Maybe a coyote or a wolf will come along and crawl under it. That's the plan anyways. So far I don't see any fresh tracks besides deer and bunnies. This is where I caught that one black wolf earlier, but I don't see any fresh wolf tracks so far. So we'll head further down the line. We're going that way there. There's the squirrels we have around here. They're just a red squirrel. Probably the first animal I ever started to trap or snare 35 years ago when I was a kid. Now I don't even bother with them. They're bringing like 80 cents to $1, and you know, Dad said years ago when he was young they were bringing $1 then already. So they're just not worth going after. Lots of them around though. Here's another Fisher set, which has kind of been a disappointment. You know, it's in such a good spot, I thought for sure that it would catch a Fisher back in here. But nothing so far. Bait's still in there. My Fisher sets, if I can, I like to tie them off onto a pole like that in between two trees. That way, if a Fisher gets caught, he's not rubbing on the tree while he dies. You know, they fight around a bit while they die, and he's not rubbing on that tree, roughing his fur on the bark, or getting any sap or pitch on it. As soon as he gets caught in that trap and it snaps, it swings out, and he's just hanging in midair. He can't get a hold of anything, and he dies pretty quick in the conibear. That's a 220. But like I said, this one's been a disappointment, and we'll see. I got till the end of February for Fisher. We'll leave it set till then, see if it picks one up when the weather warms up a little bit. Maybe they'll start moving. There's another empty set. And this is a spot too where I figured it would be so good for a Fisher. but there's nothing yet. This trapping's not all about just catching. So often you come and run the line and you get nothing, or you maybe get one little critter. But it's still nice being out here. Far nicer than sitting indoors. I ran by a couple more wolf sets. There was nothing in them either. I haven't seen any wolf tracks or any wolf sign up here. But we'll travel down the trail, see what else we can find. Talk to you in a bit. Alrighty, here I go into my lynx pens. But I see there's been nothing here except weasels trying to chew on the bait. I got a wing there dipped in link lure to try and draw them in, but it's not much up here for lynx. I've seen a couple tracks here all winter, but I was hoping they'd come back. And last time I was here, the wolves came through and made a pea post right there. So I did put a trap there, but I see they have not been back. Just been nothing moving up here except deer and bunnies and, like I said, a few moose tracks. But we'll carry on. We're going that way. There's another fisher set there. Nothing in it. Bait still in it. Still no fur. Carry on back that way. There's another lynx box and nothing in that either, but I guess I'll clean the snow out of it and be on my way. Still got a ways to go. Well, fellas, I had a few wolf sets up at this Beaver slough, and it doesn't look like there's been much activity around here either. So I'm just about ready to go home. I got a few sets to check. There's such a beaver house on here. I'm gonna come back in the springtime and trap some of these beaver. Never trapped it before, but you got quite a big house on there. Beautiful country up here. There's an old Budweiser bag. But don't get me wrong, there's not beer in there. That's my snare bag. I picked that tip up from a fellow Saskatchewan trapper named Dwayne Lazar, triple nickel trapper. If you haven't seen any of his videos yet, check him out. He's just a real salt of the earth type fella, and you watch one video, you'll instantly like him. I really encourage you to check him out. Dwayne Lazar, triple nickel trapper. Alright fellas, I'm going to start heading back. I got a couple more sets to check and then it's on my way home. Talk to you later. That I hear. Oh, there he goes. Not sure if it's a bull that's lost its antlers or a big cow. There we go. Good to see that the wolves didn't get them all. Well friends, there's the last fisher set and it's empty too, so I got skunked today. Sorry about that. I know everybody likes seeing some catches, but it just doesn't always work that way. So I'll be on my way home. There's been a moose tramping around in here. Seems like moose and deer and bunnies and squirrels are the only thing moving up on this line today. So that's the way she goes sometimes. So I'm on my way out. It's starting to get a little later anyways. Be on my way home. It's a good thing that Bravo runs cheap, because when you don't catch any fur, that doesn't pay for much gas. So I can honestly say that no animals were harmed in the making of this video. Next one might be different. But I'll be heading home, and I want to thank everyone for watching, and we'll catch you down the trail.